YouTube, what's happening? It is Tuesday, March 25th, and we're going to talk about the NBA. We have 2, 4, 6, 8 games on the slate that we need to talk about. But first, like always, we're going to do a little recap of yesterday because, well, it was a pretty good day. What can I say? Outside of Mr. McDaniels, who just felt like doing nothing, Luka hit 4 threes at least. Quickly did the RA. Zaire hit 2 threes. Grimes didn't play, but I told everybody, all the members, everybody, I posted it everywhere I could that, hey, instead of Grimes, I'm going to take Justin Edwards. And he ended up hitting the over 22.5 PRA. Giddy had another great game. Boston crushed. Great day overall. That's a 6-1 day on the NBA. Great day. If you want the plays typed out or access to the spreadsheet so you can do your own research or just have everything I have, we can do the same thing. All you got to do is go over and join the HQ. Simple as that right there. Easy peasy, right? So enough of that. We have 8 games. We're going to break them down. We're going to look for some value and see if we have another green day. So let's get to that first game right now. All right, first game on the list is going to be San Antonio and Detroit. We can see it is Detroit by 10 with a 234.5 total. Let's look over at the actual depth charts of these teams, see who is probably, maybe going to be playing. We'll see. Spurs, everybody, Castle. What's wrong with the Castle? Any update here? Questionable Tuesday's game, right knee hyperextension. Okay. And then Detroit, we look at their depth chart, and we have Cade and Hardaway, both day-to-day, both questionable calf injury, ankle injury for them. So that ain't good. All right, let's go here to the numbers. 5-5 for both teams in the last 10 games, 6v14. That's the advantage Spurs. Spurs don't know what defense is. They just gave up on playing defense. They're done with it. So just why? Both offenses lean that. It's 4 offensive leans. That's what it is. The offense is doing great. Defense is Detroit's offense is doing defense is doing decent, but Spurs is not. So over 234. Could we get the over in this? Let's see. That's coming out to 241, 235. We could take it over. We could take the over. Let's see if there's a prop that looks good, because Detroit by 10 with Cade being questionable is kind of iffy. I'm not feeling that. Yeah, with this defense, I'd rather just trust the over. So let's go to props. This is Outlier. Link in the pinned comment. Click it, sign, get you a week for free. Outlier is awesome, obviously. Let's see. A lot of red, a lot of terrible matchups. Ooh, not good. I don't know what I would do without Cade in the game. Tim Hardaway's fine. He's been out a bunch. But Cade being out throws the whole team off and you lose your star player, clearly. As Spurs won, what happened when Wemby left. Yeah, they kind of struggled for a while trying to figure it out. So we got some green matchups. We got Harrison Barnes under, Keldon Johnson under, Vassell over 2.5 threes. I mean, he has been balling out recently, has he not? Yes, he has. Yeah, he's shooting a bunch of threes too. Like a lot. His volume is up head to head. Ooh, he has not done well against Detroit. Okay. What about your PRA? Oof. Now, given the difference, yeah, recently he's been balling out. Yeah, he's picked it up recently too. You can tell. Whew, my God. Okay. 27.5 Vassell. I don't think so. That's not bad, but I'm not feeling that. I'm just not. Harris, no, and then we're getting into the range where we're in a 60, so nothing's looking good here. So I don't like these props. I don't trust Detroit minus 10 with the injuries. I don't trust San Antonio plus 10. The only thing I would like in this one is no matter who plays, we know San Antonio is not going to play any defense. So I'm going to take the over in this one, because that should, if anything, increase Detroit's chance of getting more points. They're averaging at 119. They should be closer to 125, 130. Hell, yeah, we're going to take the over to 234. 234.5, yeah. Over 234.5. No other plays in this one. Let's move on to the next game. All right, game 2, we got Orlando and Charlotte, and we have Orlando by 5 on the road. 212.5 is our total. Looking over at the depth charts. Let's load them up. There we go. Orlando, everybody but Cole Anthony like usual, and he is probably still questionable. Out for Tuesday. Okay, cool. Charlotte's depth chart, we never get injury reports. Can we look? Nope. I got me an injury report right here. No problem. Let's see what we got. Charlotte, you're out. Trey Man's out. Brandon Miller out, obviously. I mean, Grant Williams out. Okay, there's no real news there for Charlotte. So that's fine. That's cool. Whatever. At least we know. Let's go over to the sheets. So both teams don't play offense. Both teams 5-5, 4-6. Offense not good, but it's Orlando. Orlando's not known for their offense. They're known for their defense, which has been kind of mid. They just beat the Lakers, I believe. So how bad did they beat them by? That's another question. Let me look at their schedule real quick. They won that game 118 to 106. Now, it was at home, but still. Still beat the Lakers. Beat the Luka Lakers. Look at you go. I mean, that leans Orlando. That's a push. That leans Charlotte. That leans Orlando. That's two defenses. Ratings are better than theirs. They're not terrible right now. They're 4-6. But, I mean, it's probably... Let's go look at props, because I'm thinking Benchero might be the prop I want to go with. Let's see. We got some decent matchup. First, under. Look at these unders with 40%. It's disgusting is what it is. KCP over 12.5 rebounds. Sure, we'll look at it. KCP rebound RA 100%, 21st. Nice. Where's Banchero? We'll look at Franz Wagner. We'll look at Bridges, because Bridges balls out occasionally sometimes. Let's look at... I'm not doing Mark Williams now. He's on a ban list. I'm sorry. Where's Banchero? Am I blind? He's right there. Got him. Dude's been cooking in the month of March. So, PRA, last 10, he's averaging 42. His number's 41. Man, head-to-head, that's his numbers against Charlotte. Not the best. You would think, because Charlotte's been bad last year too. You would think they'd be better, but that was a 130-117 game. That was a blowout. That was a blowout. That was a blowout. Well, not really. That was a 9-point game. All these are blowouts. And Charlotte has won one of them. So, okay, we'll leave him alone. Okay, fun. Bridges balled out for a while, then stopped. He stopped balling out. So no more. We're going to leave Bridges alone until he shows he can go back to balling out. Frank. Let's see. How do you do against Charlotte? You are typically under as well. Same situation. Blowouts galore, and you're just, man, not good. I might take this. And then the rebounds assist. That looks good too. KCP over rebounds assists. How have you done last 20? You're averaging 4.3. Last 10, you're averaging 5. Last 5, 6. So that's pretty good. Against Charlotte, you're all over the place. Is that the best one we have? Is that the best we can do? Can we do something better? Under, over. What is your PRA? Do you get the points too? Ooh. But, man, Houston shuts you down. 0-1. How many minutes did you play in that game? 21 minutes. You only had 1 PRA. Man, you would be banned after that if I took you there. Man. This is Charlotte, though. Come on. How he should be able to do something, right? You can see he's doing enough to get on the board. 14.5. He's averaging 15.9. Man, so many potential ones. Where's Ball? Gotta get LaMelo in there, too. He's always got a high number. He's way down here. Let's look at LaMelo real quick, too. We want to make sure we cover everybody. He's all over the place. Okay. Yeah. All right. I think for this one, we're going to keep it simple. And by simple, I mean, I don't like any of the props. You just saw, we went through all the main props. Only one that stood out was KCP. And I'm just not, I'm not feeling it that much. I don't know why. I'm just not. So I think it's because it's just Charlotte. And I don't like Charlotte games anymore. So I'm just going to pass. You can play it if you want to, but I'm not. I'm passing on this one. Let's move on to the next game. This should be a fun one. Golden State at Miami. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. Golden State by 5, 216.5s are total. Let's look at the depth chart. I wonder who's playing today. Miami, Duncan's day today. Let's see what's wrong with Duncan. Besides, let's see, lower back pain. Cool. Golden State, Curry is day to day still. Looks like. What's any update? Questionable. Any real update? Let's look. Golden State. There they are. Curry is still questionable with, okay, no real update. Cool. Miami, let's see, bands available, out. Heroes available, out, questionable. Okay, nothing crazy. But all that matters is Jimmy's back in town. Let's go back here. Depth chart. Jimmy. This is all about Jimmy. This is the Jimmy game. And they said they were going to honor him with a tribute. He said he don't give a damn about no tribute. Man, if there's a game that Jimmy's going to be pissed off, everyone's heard the story about Jimmy when he was practicing with Minnesota and how he took like the scrubs on the team and beat the starters. And that's how he is. I feel like he's going to do something like that. That's just what I feel is going to happen. I don't know. I'm taking Golden State to win. I might take the 5, but we're also going to look at Jimmy's props because I don't know how he's going to do it. But because when he beat him, he wasn't beating by scoring. He was beating by passing in that whole story that's been told a whole bunch of times. So I'm tempted. He's going to make sure Golden State wins. He's going to make sure of it. I don't think Miami can stop it. It's when Jimmy balls, Jimmy him. Look at the numbers. Does it matter in this game? Push. Golden State, 8-2, 1-9. You just broke your 10-game losing streak, literally. So I'm taking Golden State. We're just gonna straight take it. Let's go over here and look at props. We'll look at props first, but I mean, come on, come on. What do we? Jimmy. That's all. People are going to take Jimmy's props thinking he's going to score points. I think he's going to do something like he did in practice that day in Minnesota. He's going to pass the ball to everybody else to show, hey, this is what you could have had if you paid me, because they didn't pay him. So he's going to try to prove a point, I would assume. Knowing Jimmy in his history, he's going to try to prove a point in this game. So maybe rebounds, assists might be the way to go for him, because you see what he's been up to. If you want to take a prop, I would probably leave the points alone, because his points is sitting at 20.5. Oh, last 20, he's only hit this in 7 out of 20 games. I would probably go rebounds, assists, but if anything, I'm just going to take Golden State by 5. So we're going to go Golden State -5 with or without Curry. I don't think it matters in this game. Miami's not good right now. They're just not. They're just, yeah. Look at defense, offense. Nothing's good here. So I got Golden State by 5. They're playing great, even with Curry or without Curry. It doesn't matter. They'll be fine. So Podomzinski's come in and shoot some threes. Buddy's going to come off the bench. They got Gary Payton. They got plenty of stuff. So, and they got Jimmy, who's probably going to be a little pissed off knowing Jimmy. So I'm taking Golden State by 5. If you want a prop, I would take Jimmy RA, not the points. I have a feeling he's going to be distributing the rock and snagging rebounds today. So it's 12.5. So next. Game 4 is going to be Dallas in New York. And we see it is New York by 10.5 at home, 224.5. Can New York beat anybody by 10.5 right now without Brunson? I question that. Let's look at the depth chart. Brunson obviously still out. No timetable yet. Let's see. Nope, that was March 20th. Well, that was 3 days ago. What's the update? Control court work. I have a status updated next week. Okay, cool. Dallas. And AD showed up yesterday. I highly doubt he plays today. He played a minutes restriction yesterday. I don't even think he hit 20 minutes, but he still looked good in the first quarter. So that's something. So that's cool. Not the worst team now that everybody's looking healthy. You're kind of weak here, but you could slide you down and have PJ move up and then play like Najee or Max Christie. But hey, whatever. I'm not a coach. So, hey, makes sense. Let's look at the spreadsheet. Let's look at the numbers. 3-7, 4-6. Yeah, New York has forgot how to play offense without Brunson running the show. Literally, they can't do. They're one of the bottom 5 teams in the league. So I don't trust them to crush anybody by 11 points. Offense, that's a push. That's New York defense, and we got 3 pushes, literally pushes. I could take Dallas plus 10.5. I could also go over to props to see if there's anything good first. So before I start digging around the dumpster and trying to take a spread like that, a campaign under 100. I don't know about that. That's a little fishy. Why? Najee over. Yeah, he's been absolutely balling out. We know this. Cat under has been, pretty solid because dude just doesn't want to play ball. You can tell. Just look at him when he's out there. He don't care. The dude is ready for the off season. That's what he's ready for. Najee's trying to get paid. You can see. Campaign, Najee, it's the same dudes. Bridges, 25.5, 180. Great matchup. That might be the move. That might be the move. OG over. Only 60% in the last 5, but 7 to 10. That's not bad. We'll look at OG too. Anybody else we can look at here? That's about all I want. So let's see who we got. We got Najee first, who has been obviously doing well. 26.5 is your average. Your number is 21.5. How many do you get rebounds too? Yes, you do, good sir. 27.5. He's averaging 34 in the last. Now, given this is without Anthony Davis, but Anthony Davis ain't playing today. Ain't no way dude on a minutes restriction is playing back-to-back. It ain't happening. I will be 100% shocked if he plays. Let me go and look at this other injury list. Injuries. Dallas. Where's Dallas on this list? I don't see Dallas yet. No, Dallas, not yet submitted. And just in case, there it is. Right there. Dallas, not yet submitted, which means they have not submitted it. So we don't know. But I know Anthony Davis ain't playing. You don't go minutes restriction on back-to-backs. It doesn't work that way. So Najee might be a good look. How's he done history against New York? He had this in November. He had 24, 3, and 1. That was back when they had Luka still, and Kyrie, and Clay, and the team was there. And hell, those were the days. Man, I might take that. That looks good. That looks solid. I like that play. Bridges has been balling out 8 straight games now, head-to-head. That's his games against Dallas. He's been very good against Dallas, you can see. 25, 25, and a 33. Given this is from this season, these two were last season. So he's done this. No assists, no assists last time. All right, and lastly, we got OG, who OG does a little bit of everything like usual. What's a PRA? Ugh, I don't like the 4 guy. I don't like the valleys are so deep when he doesn't want to ball out. Like, you can get your points, but man, Dallas's defense is 27th in threes, but 29th in twos. New York should be able to get some points. They should be able to. I don't like Najee's deep chance against New York's defense. New York's defense is doing pretty well. They're 5th in twos and 10th in threes. 3rd in rating. I might have to go with like a New York player. I think it might be. Ooh. But somebody's got to score for Dallas if 80's not in. And I think it's going to be Najee. Najee's going to keep on shooting. I will trust in the Marshall. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to take. I'm going to take Najee Marshall. So, Marshall over 27.5 PR. I got to trust. The average is too good. But he's averaging 34.7 in the last 10 games. And you see what he's doing. He's still hitting. Even when he doesn't hit, he's still barely there. That was, I don't know what happened here. But hey, sometimes you have a bad shooting day. That's what it was. Before this, yeah, he stepped up. He stepped up great. Now he's just hovering here. Beautiful. So he might try to ball out because it's in the garden too. Who knows? Some players love that you're in the garden. Oh yeah, let me just show out all of a sudden. So we'll see. Bridges would be the second choice I would take probably based on this versus Dallas's defense. Third choice would be OG. Fourth choice, I wouldn't touch anything else. Next. All right, next up we have Atlanta and Houston. And we can see it is Houston by 8 at home, the 234.5 total. Let's look over at the depth chart, see who's there. Everyone's there for Houston. Good deal. Atlanta, Trey's still a little banged up. He is probable with an Achilles. Nothing new. Okay. 7 and 3, 9 and 1. Both teams playing really well. You could tell by the numbers. Offenses, everything's top 15, 16, 17. Well, defense is kind of Offense, both top 10. Yeah, pretty good matchup. This is a matchup where I don't know who I would take plus or minus. Houston at home by 8. They did lose at home last game as a 7-point because I had it and I missed because they lost. Who did you lose to? Let me look at that real quick because it was a team you should have beat. And I was like, what? How'd you lose this team? It was, no. Oh, no, it was Denver. Okay, it was Denver without Jokic and you still lost. That's right. It was Sunday. That's right. Before that, you had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-game winning streak, and that was snapped at home. Wild. Okay. Yeah, all right, cool. Whatever. Props. Let's go to props. Let's see what we got. Atlanta, Houston. We got Amon over. Amon over is pretty solid on the pretty good matchup. 80-80 is nice. Jalen Green rebound assists. We'll look at his two. Not the most solid, but still a good matchup. Eason. I'm not taking Eason. Sorry, I'm not taking role players. I'm gonna take dudes that have opportunities. That's it. Dylan Brooks over. Dylan Brooks is a dude. He has opportunities. Amon is a dude. We already got him pulled up though. So Eason, not a dude. Sorry, you're just not one of them dudes. I'm not taking somebody that's gonna hit 6.5. Then you might play at 10 minutes. No. Jalen Green over threes. Atlanta's 3-point defense, historically not good. Right now, 19th. They're 37.4%. So we could look at Jalen Green hit some threes too. So that's pretty much everybody. And then we got the Rook down here. Points, assists is 100%, but defense. So let's see what we got. We got Amon, rebounds, assists, 12.5. It looks pretty good. Averaging a 14, 12.5. Not bad. We can work with that head to head. You can see what he's done in his 3 games. That was last season. This was this season. So not the best. So maybe. Jalen Green rebounds has not hit two straight games now, but hit a bunch before this, which brought the line down a little bit, which is nice. 8.5, he's averaging 11. I could work with that. Head to head, you can see what he's done against his 2 games. All right. Then we got Dylan Brooks, who's literally all over the place. Dude might pop off, he might not. We don't know what he's going to do. 20.5 to 23 average on a PRA. Head to head, he has been fairly consistent, which is good. You see what he's done against Atlanta in his 3 games. This was this season, obviously. Not the best. And then lastly, we got Jalen Green. He has some threes, and he has been hitting a lot of threes. His average is 3. The number's 2.5. How much volume is there? 12, 11, 17. That's a lot of damn attempts. 4 attempts. He was 0 for 4 and just stopped shooting. How many minutes did you play in this game? Did you not play many minutes, good sir? You still played 32 minutes, but just not many attempts. So I could take that. Atlanta is 19th in 3-point defense, which is I do like. I do like this the most so far. I think I would like last 10, 14 to a 12. That's 1.5. Jalen Green, 12.3 to an 8.5. Wait, 11 to an 8.5 versus this. Mm, I think I like Jalen Green more, just because. Yeah, that's a 1.5 difference. This is a 2.5 difference. So Amon's gone. Dylan Brooks, 7, let's see, last 10, 23 versus 20. That's a 3 point, that's a 2 point, what, 4? Whatever that math is. Him, yeah, you're all over the place usually. I'm going to take Dylan Brooks off. It's either Jalen Green. It's going to be Jalen Green something. Either I'm going to take him in RA or I'm going to take him for threes. And against Atlanta, which I feel is going to be more of a higher scoring game because the offenses, back to the sheet, let me show you, are both popping off. You can see 240 with a defense of 224. Our total sitting at 234, literally in the middle of the range. So we can't take an over. You could if you want to, but you're kind of risking it. So I feel like the worst of the 4 categories is the 3-point defense for Atlanta. I think Jalen Green can hit that. I don't love it, but I think I'm going to take it. So we're going to take Green, and it's -1. Yeah. So we're going to go Jay Green over 2.5 threes. You don't like it, you can take the RA. I mean, they're both decent. So yeah, he balls out a little bit. So I'm gonna hope he takes the shots today because he do be having that volume. I mean, you're taking 17 threes in the game, you better make 5. I mean, come on. Give me a high volume shooting game like you've been doing recently. So you've exceeded 2.5 threes in 16 of his last 19 games versus bottom 10 defenses for 3 points made. 4.2 3-pointers per game average. Yes. Overall, 24th rank. Versus point guards, 21. Versus shooting guards, 23rd. Versus Smalls, well, he ain't facing Smalls. So yeah, love it. We're taking Green, 3 points next. All right, next up we got Memphis and Utah, and we're sitting on Memphis 9.5 on the road. 240.5 is our total depth chart. Let's see everyone but Lori. What's wrong with Lori? Are you out for real? Lori ruled out Tuesday's game. See, there we go. That's all we need to know. We actually see proof. Nice. Memphis. Is Ja still out for real? Ja been ruled out Tuesday's game for a hamstring. I mean, somebody's got to control the ball, distribute it, score some points. I wonder who that could be. I mean, he's been kind of inconsistent recently, but man, it might be time for a sweet prince. Maybe we'll see. Numbers 5-5, 1-9. Offense has been defense is Memphis. What are you doing? What is you doing? Worst offense is Utah. This could be a straight up blowout. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go to props. See what we got over here. Lots of green numbers, lots of red over here. Oh, man. All right, let's just start with what we know we like. Let's go to Sweet Prince, open them up. PRA, because that's what we use. Oh, my God. Look at this. Okay, 34 is, that's about where he's been. He was up to 39 at one point. I was like, what? With Ja out, he runs the point. He runs the show. Yeah. So, what's the 10-5-4, 27? Yeah, this was the last time Ja was out. Did Ja play these games? Oh, now I'm kind of curious. I need to look at the depth chart right quick. I need to look at their schedule and see if Ja played in this Clipper game because I cannot remember. There's too many games to keep up with sometimes. Box score, let me see what happened. Box score. No, Ja did not play in this game. And this is where Bane went 3 of 7 shooting because Jaren Jackson had 24 shots and Sansi had 11 shots. Why are you shooting so much? That's a little weird. But it was against the Clippers, so they could have tried to lock Bane down. Yeah, Kawhi and Harden balled out. Okay, makes sense. And then the game before that was Portland, which was kind of a blowout. Box score, did Ja play this one? He did not. Okay. Jaren Jackson with 5 of 18. Why is Jaren Jackson shooting so much? Stop shooting. He had 14 points on 18 shots. Terrible. Bane had 20. So he had 32 PRA that one. Yeah, right. Right there. Yep, 31, whatever. All right, cool. We could look at Bane. Anybody else, though, before we make a decision? Walker Kessler. Okay, Kessler, we have no clue if he's going to play or not. Literally, Utah just waits till the last second, but he's going to rest. On second thought, we're going to play him. You cannot trust Utah injury reports. I don't care what anyone says. It doesn't make sense. Nobody knows. So, Bane's not playing great. Memphis is playing like ass. You can't trust Utah. I think, you know what the smart thing to do is? The smartest thing? Pass on this damn game. That's the smartest thing. That's a winning play for us, to pass and move on to the next game. Next up, Cleveland and Portland. And we got Cleveland 6.5 on the road, 228.5. 6.5. That's it. Feels low. Feels low. Somebody's out. We'll see what's up. Schedule. Well, Jerry McGrant's always out. That's never new. Any update on that? Let's see. Jeremy Grant is doubtful now for Tuesday's game due to right knee tendonitis. Okay, cool. Cleveland. All right, Mitchell. I knew somebody was out. Mitchell won't play Tuesday. Cool. Okay, so who is going to play? You got Mobley and Allen, who's going to half-ass it. Mobley's going to try hard. Strus is going to be mid. Garland's going to take 74 shots and make 12. You know the usual script. That's what Cleveland does. They're 6-4, 4-6 last 10. That's a push. That leaves Cleveland. Cleveland can't make a three right now to save their life. 32% is worse than the league. And they give up threes. So do they. Interesting. That's why it's 6.5. It all makes sense now. Okay. Let's go to props. See anything good here? Any props? Man, we got a lot of good numbers. A lot of good ones. It's all Garland under. Why? Why is it all under? Is because well, yeah, you can see why. You can see why. Mitchell's out, so they just jacked that number up to 30.5. A 33.5 PRA for Garland is hilarious. That's so much. How many times did he hit that this season? Oh, I don't know. 2024. Oh, he's hit it. He's hit it some. But last 20 games, he's hit it once. Mitchell hasn't played all these games either. Oh God, that's so high. I can't touch that. Go away, bang. We're done with you. Garland, D Wade, Klingon. No. Mobley might be a play. Scoot, man. Scoot under. Nothing good's popping up. I need something. D Wade under. Can anybody shoot threes? Can anybody shoot threes in this game? Oh man. Klingon under. Denny over threes. 100% last 5. Cleveland 21st in threes. It says 12th, but they're 21st. So they're on 37.7 in the last 10. Denny just turning into a 3-point shooter. I mean, apparently. How many threes are you taking, my guy? 6. Look at how he's making them, though. That's the great thing about it. And it's only 1.5. And it's an EV play. It should be 210. You can get it at 164. I mean, I don't hate it. I like it more than anything so far. Yeah, he has this. He's been balling recently. What is that? 5, 4, 3, 3, 5, 4, 2. He's averaging 2.8 last 10, which is 1.3 more than the number. And then last 5, he's averaging 3.4, which is 2 more. Done. I found one. I'm taking it. Avdija. That's why I call him Denny. I ain't trying to say that name. Over 1.5, 3-pointers. Just hit 2, Horse, buddy. Hit 2 against Cleveland, who doesn't have the best 3-point defense, 37%, 21st. Yeah, just do what you've been doing. We'll take that. Next. Last game, we got Thunder Kings, and you can see it is Thunder 10.5 on the road, 232.5 was our total. Looking at the depth chart, Monk day today. What's wrong, Monk? Ruled out for Monday's game because of illness. I doubt you're feeling better today if you didn't feel good yesterday, so I would be kind of shocked if you play today. But hey, you never know. Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams, and Chet. What's up with you two? Let's see, whoever you are. Chet is questionable. Jalen Williams is questionable. That tells me nothing. Literally nothing. Hope I had the right game up. Bang, there we go. OKC, Sacramento. OKC 9-1 last 10. You can see they've been crushing it. They're green in every category that matters. Kings, not so much. Still the worst 3-point defense, so we're probably going to take an OKC 3-point shooter, probably SGA, because he likes to shoot a bunch sometimes. You want to take the guy who has the ball in his hand most of the time. Number 1 defense, number 7, 9. Yeah, this is OKC. I don't like the fact they're on the road. It is 10.5, but they're on the road, and weird, funky shit happens in the NBA. You just know it does. So let's go to props. See what we got. Not many, apparently, because it just stops right here. So we have these SGA 3s. Look at that. 1.5. That's it. That's it. 1.5. I'm just having a lot of 3-point props today. That's all we're doing. Head to head. This is what he's done against Sacramento in the last so many games. The February, you only had 1 in a 144, 110 game. Yeah, you see the numbers. How's he done recently on 3s? Well, he had a stretch where he was really good. Then he hit nothing, and then he's 2-1. Attempts wise, he had 7. He went 2 for 2 and was like, I'm good. So he's going to take the attempts, but it's kind of iffy. He's averaging 2.45 in the last 20. He's averaging 2.5, which is over 1 extra than we need in the last 10. And he's only 1.8 in the last 5, which is a little concerning. So is that the best play we can take? Do we trust him to play the whole, let's look at the head-to-head. Have these games been close? This was a 34-point win. This was a 21-point win. This was a 7-point win. This was a 14-point win. The Kings won that by 5. Now we're going back to 2 seasons ago, basically. So, yeah, most recent would be this is this season, these 2 games. They won by 21 and 34. God. And this was, they won by 21 at Sacramento in November. They might be able to do it again faced with this team. I might just take OKC minus 10.5 where they're playing. I think that might be the move. Sacramento just doesn't, they're not playing great. They don't have the weapons. You can see the numbers, everything. Ooh, broke it. You can see the numbers. That's clearly OKC. That's clearly OKC. That's clearly OKC. It's all like OKC. I like SGA to hit 2 threes as well, but I'm going to take OKC minus 10.5. I don't like the fact they're on the road, but you just saw what they've done the last 2 times they played them, including in Sacramento. So we'll take that, and that'll do it. If you don't like that, take SGA to hit a couple threes. Other than that, I'm thinking I'm good. Let's go to the schedule right there. Bang. Tomorrow is Wednesday. You can see 2, 4, 6 games on the slate. You go there if you want the plays typed out or access to the spreadsheet so you can do your own research. Other than that, I appreciate you being here. I really do, because we're trying to grow the channel. It's growing fast. It's because of you, not me, you. So let me know in the comments what you're playing. Let me know if I overlook an injury. If you know somebody's sitting out, let us know. Not just me. When you comment, we all read it. So we all get to see it. If you like a parlay, put that bad boy down there too. We don't care. I want to see it. I like this. If it looks good, I'll tell you. I'll tell you like, ooh, I'm going to take this. So other than that, I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow on Wednesday for some more NBA. Peace.